This playthrough is rated M for mature.
Greetings and salutation, viewers. Vauldemare here, and the mail has come in, and this time it's Wolfenstein: The New Order, published by Bethesda Games and created, I think, by id, if I remember correctly. But man, Wolfenstein, there's a blast from the past. Man, I remember I played Wolfenstein back in the day. I didn't play it when it first came out because me and my family didn't really have the money to afford a computer and stuff like that. I first encountered Wolfenstein. I think it was a tech class in middle school. It was one of those classes you get put into when you just want busy work done for like an hour of the day, and it was like the first class I was into. Or no, it was called homeroom. That was it, and they had this on their computers. And that's basically what we did to kill the time, is because this was on Wolfenstein was on one of the computers. I think they had like Leisure Suit Larry. Yeah, in a middle school game, but I think it's because some kid had like somehow put it on the computer. But yeah, Wolfenstein was one of them, and I enjoyed it as a kid too. It was definitely one of my first tastes of shooter genre was Wolfenstein, and it's interesting to see it try to make a comeback after all these years. Generally speaking, most people seem to have enjoyed this game. I've heard it's not as easy as previous shooters, as other shooters of its era, because most of them have the kind of like shooters have like the regeneration ability, where if you just wait, you get your HP back, and a lot of checkpoints and all this other stuff. I've heard this game, yeah, has checkpoints, but a lot of the game is old school, so you have to get HP by med kits, and you also have to collect ammo, because ammo's not as plentiful, or at least it depends on the mode you put it in. And well, it makes it a bit of a tougher game, so it'll be interesting to see how I do. Now, like people who are aware or watched my playthroughs before, at least of shooters, is that I get motion sick from games like these a lot, so that might affect how well I am or how often I mean, obviously you'll see. I'll just record all these and then just release them whenever, but because I record a lot of these ahead of time, but it slows me down considerably. Usually I can only record one episode, and then I have to take like the rest of the day off because I get ill from just the first person perspective. But anyway, enough gabbering on. Let's play the game. In like classic old school styles, we got multiple difficulties. We got, if you're new to games or just want to play for the story or whatever, can I play daddy mode, which is kind of neat, seeing Blazkowicz with a hoodie and or not hoodie, like one of those little caps and a binky. Easy difficulty for the casual gamers, don't hurt me. Bring it on for regular players who want just a bit of a challenge, but nothing too crazy. I am Death Incarnate. I think I am Death Incarnate used to be the highest difficulty in the previous game, well, there was Castle Wolfenstein, and then there was like 2 expansions for Castle Wolfenstein. It was like the Spear of something, and there was one other, but I don't remember. And they were like a set of episodes that continued it. But anyway, and the final Uber. Yeah, I'm not that good of a gamer in first-person shooters, so I think I'm just gonna do average setting. I remember when I first started like these kind of recordings, and I used to, all the games I get in the mail, I played them on hard mode, so I could try to like get an interesting experience. But I got so frustrated after doing the Never Dead playthrough like a long time ago, that because of how annoying that was to play on a hard mode, that I've stopped playing hard mode on these games ever since. Except unless it's like easy games or kids games, then I'll play them on hard just to see how hard they actually are. But anyway, bring it on is the difficulty we're gonna set. Well, I guess I have to swap the discs out. So all right, here we go. Great. Oh, I forgot to mention this game. Since it's on the Xbox, has 4 discs. That's right, 4 discs to play this game. Oh, that's kind of annoying. So hopefully, man, these discs are kind of scratched up. So I'm gonna have to take off my headset so I can actually change out the disc. Hold on a second.
dream I smell the barbecue. I hear children. A dog. And I see someone. I think I see someone. These things. None of it for me. I'm moved by roaring engines. I'm lone warriors. We come from the night.
Eyes open, Blazkowicz. You keep a lookout. I need to go to the pit. A shite! Flag! Flag! Blazkowicz, go back into the flight deck. Clamp the fuel line to engine 6, quickly!
Alright, looks like we've begun this adventure. I basically cut it after working on the, after swapping out the disc. I just cut it to when it loaded up here. Looks like we had a dream. We're off to World War II with BJ Blazkowicz.
Find a way to clamp the fuel line to engine 6. Engine 6, Blazkowicz! Find the tools in the tool cabinet. You'll need pliers and some bailing wire.
Okay, looks like we got a bit of a mini tutorial here before we start the official game. So, like all games, there's going to be like secrets, items to grab, optional ways to go. I don't know if we can actually die before this point, but oh well. Anyway, let's grab the tools. But yeah, this takes place during World War II, and if I didn't mention before, this is basically, from what I understand, this is a reimagining of the original Wolfenstein game with a minor twist, so it won't play exactly the same, from what I understand. So we'll see how that works. All right, so we need to. Oh, B is crouch. I thought it was one of the analog sticks. Okay. Uh-oh. Looks like it's on fire. Fix it, Blazkowicz. You're on fire. Put yourself out, man.
Cracking job, Captain, but I'm losing altitude. Need to drop weight, or we will be ditching hardline. Head for the cargo bay and jettison everything we've got out the cargo door.
All right, time to let loose everything. So I guess we have to go this way this time? Yeah, okay. Open the journal by pressing the back. So we got little notes and details while playing through the game, so it'll be interesting to see if we can unlock everyone. Ooh, here we go. We got the model. BJ Blazkowicz, 1946. BJ is a special operative of the OSA, Office of Secret Actions. Went on a special assignment against the Nazi regime. Since his last encounter with General Deathhead, which resulted in the death of resistance leader Caroline Becker, he's been eager to get revenge. Is this like an homage to a previous game, or did I just read something that is a spoiler? I don't know. Oh, and I guess we have a level up system in this game, or a perk system. And notes. Okay, apparently we're going after a guy called Deathhead. I know the game's going to tell us this, and I probably won't read the journals for the most part because it slows down the action of the game. But I'll do it in this case just because the game told me to open it up. So, July 16th, 1946. We're losing the war. The OSA has sent me on a mission to the Baltic coast of Germany, near the Polish border. A united assault on the stronghold of General Wilhelm Strauss, a.k.a. Deathhead, the mastermind behind the monstrous Nazi war machine. If we could both stop him, we may be able to turn the tide of this war, and I could settle an old score. Okay, so that wasn't spoilery. It was just a quick, like, Actually, this might be, maybe this is a sequel to the original game. For the most part, I thought it was like a reimagining of the first game or something. But anyway, Deathhead, I think he was in the original game, or they mentioned him anyway. Fergus is losing altitude. Need to run back to the end of the plane and lose some weight. Huh. All right. Well, anyway, yeah, we'll probably skip journal reading for the rest of the game, unless there's a slow part, because there will be slow parts. Even shooters have slow sections of their games. So. Oh, okay. And I assume the right trigger uses the knife, anything. So we got a block motion. Let's see, left bumper does nothing, right bumper does, at least for now. I guess the knife doesn't have any alternate, oh, and I guess pressing down does that. Okay, sorry, I'm just making sure I've got everything ready to go. Okay. Got that. I'm doing it, Fergus, or whatever your name is. I'm just swiping all crazily like. Time to release. Ow, that's intense. Okay, anyway. Yeah. We did it. I did it.
We're climbing now. Return to the cockpit, Blazkowicz.
And I don't know if the game mentions this or not, but I don't know if... Oh! Uh-oh. Looks like we took some damage.
This flak is coming from Denton's compound.
Oh, and I healed up again. Huh, I guess just for the cutscene purposes I need to heal. Because as far as I know, you're supposed to you're supposed to find, like... Oh, nice. That's a classic image from old pictures of World War II. The lady riding the bomb, stuff like that. Uh-oh.
Cherries off! Up to the turret, Blazkowicz. Go, go! Crane kills. Mind our friendlies. Multiple bandits covering me. My escorts are everywhere. That one. Into the turret. Buckle in and start shooting. Hell, I'm being targeted. They're all around me.
Alright, time to take down some Nazi scum. Yeah. The only bad thing is that by playing this game, this game's probably not going to be available to watch in Germany now. Because anything Nazi related, like a lot of World War II games that Americans make and stuff like that, are not allowed to be shown in Germany. I can understand that. I mean, especially if you're a modern day German and you didn't even grow up during the 40s. Oh, nice. We got an achievement. What's that? Sorry, I know. I'm slowing down. Oh, nice. We did it. Okay, cool. I don't know if that's automatic, but... Yeah, the reason I turned on subtitles is so you guys can actually... But just in case I start talking through the game and I'm not paying attention, that way you can still read the... there we go. I'm trying not to kill the friendlies. Although I might just have to. I'm shooting this up. And we die.
Death at the gates again. Howling my name. Can't greet you today. I have a war to win.
You're still breathing, you chummy bastard. Tough as they come, you know. Jesus Christ. Mayday! Vulture 1, coming, Vulture 1. Medpack free, Blazko. Use it.
Alright, this is telling us how to use medpack, so there you go. Yeah, we're not gonna...
He's off. Negative, Vulture 1. Your serious case of ambush, you'll need to shuffle out of formation and you need to make room, Fergus. Affirmative, Randall. Blazko, retract the radar. Pull the handle up there by those flashing lights.
Okie dokie. Alright, now we're just waiting to get to actually...
I see smoke. I see solution coming off your rudders. Your freeze ailerons are done. Yeah, this thing handles like a concrete bridge. Thanks, Fergus, for the... Condor 9. Come in, Condor 9. There's a troop transport. Condor 9, come in, Condor 9. This is Condor 9. Who's this? Private Wyatt. You're not airborne. All right, bear boy. Listen up, pay close attention. Now, you see the pilot's wheel? Yes, sir. Right. I want you to grab it as hard as you can with both hands and pull it towards you. Don't turn it, mind you. You keep it level. Just pull it towards your chest. Okay, sir. I think it's working! We're leveling out! Okay, Private Wyatt, I need you to do one more thing for me. Sir! Have a man ready by the side door. You are getting visitors. Roger that, sir! Blazkowicz, get the cockpit door open. You're gonna have to hold it open, then follow my lead.
Alright, yeah, I apologize for not talking for that, but I feel like it almost ruins the moment if I'm jabbering on through, like, certain scenes, so...
Here we go!
Why are we jumping? What, is our plane about to crash or something, or...? Okay. Ah! Ugh! Oh, I died. Oh, okay. I thought I ran and jumped, but maybe... Huh. That's interesting. Okay. I must not have followed the instructions. Well, man, it takes forever for it to load. You know, before I started the game, it took like an hour to install the game. It was pretty messed up. Okay, so, well then how do you sprint? Is it via the analog stick? Okay, it is pressing down the analog stick. There we go. It was nice to see the death, how you could die in certain scenes at least. Oh dear. Well, this is what happens when you jump off your plane without aiming in the right direction, Fergus. Moron. Sorry. I'm not trying to ruin the scene, it's just, you know. It is a commentary.
Let's go. Sir.
Hello. Who are
What's the
you?
score, Cap?
Do or die, son. Same as always.
Hoorah, sir.
Oh. That seems like an unnecessary cutscene, am I right? Or, I mean, yeah, that was cool, I guess. It's just weird. Anyway, yeah, it'll be interesting to see if there's any other random kind of deaths you can have in the game through cutscenes or whatever, but I'll try not to die as much. Hello. You're cool. Oh, and I guess, I don't know if the game ever brings upon this or not, but Blazkowicz is supposed to be Jewish. So, you know, kind of gives an extra incentive for one to, I mean, not that there wasn't other reasons to fight the Nazis or Hitler, but, you know, he's got familial obligations as well. Anyway, let's try to fix this thing. Oh dear.
Well, get off your ass. Soldiers 1, 3, 4, 8, 9 and down.
Calm down, boy. You're in war.
Get this boy off the floor. It's a negative, Condor 9. Maintain your course. God damn it, Gordon. We're getting murdered out here. Listen to me, Fergus. If this mission fails, we lose Europe. It's that simple.
I'm okay now.
I mean, not that you can't freak out. It's just, you know, this time probably not the best time to do that, son. Just saying.
If you don't stop this head down, Fergus, that window is closed forever. We will lose this war. Aye, Gordon, I hear you. Look, I've got to go. That head's compound's coming up. Always say command out. Condor 9 out. Grab your ball back, Blazko. Brace for impact. We're coming down hard.
Here we come. Oh no!
It's the break of dawn. July 16, 1946. Everything has gone to shit. The Nazi war machine is advancing at an astonishing rate. And we can't catch up. Our tactics are failing. Outclassed and outgunned. No one knows why. People are getting desperate. Not me. I'm here to see an old friend and settle a score. Turn this thing around.
Holy hells, what is that thing? Ah! It's a freaking robot dog or a lizard thing. Man. Alright, well, looks like the Nazis have a lot more, oh, here we go.
Fergus, what's your status?
Blazkowicz, we've got the skitters and badways over here. Trapped inside an aircraft, well, some kind of armored hell beast is trying to fucking eat us. No joke.
The same problem here. Shacked up inside dead wreckage.
Is that you over there? Hey, Private Wyatt, flash your lights. Blazko, can you see the light? Wait, turn off the light, turn it off.
Yes, sir.
I see you. What can I do for you?
We can't get to it from our position. Utterly fucking trapped in here. But if you can access a cockpit turret on this here aircraft, you might be able to kill the beast. Regular small arms sure don't work for bugger all. Hey, perhaps you can swim here. Just keep your head down below the surface. You should be all right.
Good plan, Fergus. Coming to you.
Alright, looks like we need to make our way to Fergus, but we're gonna have to avoid those, ooh, nice. We're gonna have to make our, oh, okay, they brought back overcharge. Basically when your HP goes, oh, okay. Alright, not giving me enough time to talk, are you, game?
Death's head. Should have killed that man long ago.
Well, you tried to. Anyway, overcharge is basically a temporary bit where your HP is like really high, and you know, like you can take hits to 100, but it does eventually go down to 100 after a point. So you kind of want to move quickly when this happens, so that way you're not losing out on all that health you got. All right, well, let's get. Oh, okay, here we go. Don't want to die. Don't want to get killed by a. Oh man, this kind of reminds me of the Saving Private Ryan movie. I bet that's where they got the. I mean, that probably happened in real life too, but that's a very iconic scene of war. Man, pretty messed up. Even for being a game, it still kind of disturbs me because I've seen footage of. That thing tried to crush me. Because I've seen footage of like war, you know, before and stuff like that. It's not a pretty thing, and I know it's supposed to be a game, it's supposed to be having fun, but sometimes you just can't ignore that type of stuff, especially if you've seen it. I mean, I've never been in the war effort before. I can only imagine. Okay. Ooh, are the guns still working? Can we use them? I think we should. All right, let's save our friends from that little. Uh-oh. Ah, die already. Ooh. Oh, more. No, wait for me. What killed? Oh, never mind. I killed them already. Is that it? Oh, okay. Good, we saved them. I was about to say what killed the metal dinosaurs. Me. All right. Actually, before we cut the episode, let's read our collectibles really quick, since we're pretty much at the end, and I don't want it to go too long. So, Fergus Reed, the man who's been giving us all the instructions, perhaps he's a higher commander than, or a higher rank than us. Born and raised in the Scottish Highlands, Reed's childhood was defined by poverty and hardship. Early on, he developed a cynical outlook on life. Sarcasm became a tool finely honed for dealing with the cruelty of fate. At age 16, Fergus found a job at the Glasgow shipyard, where he would remain until the Depression of the 30s hit Scotland hard, and he was made redundant. After years of scraping by, the war broke out, and Fergus moved to Perth in central Scotland. There he trained as an aviation mechanic before an alcohol-induced bet got him promoted to airman. Huh. And finally, the Panzerhund, 1946. The Panzerhund is one of the first prototype robots coming out of General Death's Head workshop. It was first deployed in the Eastern Theater, creating chaos amongst the Russian ranks as it tore through the battlefield. I think that would do that even by today's standards when you think about it. Okay, well, we've read a bit. We've crash landed in Germany, and we've got to take. Well, oh, okay, not Germany specifically. I mean, near the Polish border. I guess technically Germany. Anyway, we gotta take on Death. We gotta find out where Death's Head is. But first, we gotta get our teammates together, form a plan, and save the world from this Nazi menace. Will we do it? Find out next time on Wolfenstein: The New Order. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.